And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Tonight, we're turning our attention to crime in Houston. Both of my guests say they have been targeted. A car stolen. According to the Houston Police Department, 11 to 1,500 cars are stolen each month, with Chevy and GMC being the most targeted. Our second guest has had bundles of weave snatched from his popular business here in Houston, She's Happy Hair, and we know how thieves target hair and beauty supply companies around the country. We have Warren Brotnax, Mike Hale, and Constable Alan Rosen here tonight to address that issue. So, Mike, let's start with you first. You had your car stolen, and obviously we've taken a look at statistics here in Harris County. Crime is down a bit when you compare it to month. But when it happens to you, crime is the hell up, and I understand. So tell us about your car being stolen.
Well, it was parked downtown Houston. I was at work, and I drove it in that day. So when I usually commute to the train. So when I got off the train and got back in, my car's to look for it. My car said, "Find me." It was there, it wasn't there, and you kind of just don't want to accept the fact that this has happened. You kind of look the block to see if you parked maybe a block down, but once you see the glass busted on the ground, that shows that it's stolen.
You're pretty calm right now, but you are the springboard for this segment. This is why we're doing it, because you were pissed off. And you're saying too many cars are being stolen in Houston.
I was irate. At the time, the smoke is cleared a little bit now, and there's certain things you can't control, but one thing you can control is how you respond to things. So you just have to keep moving forward with it. I just wanted to bring more awareness to it because I wasn't aware of how many vehicles are actually stolen in this city a month.
11 to 1,500.
I mean, that's a crazy.
And that's according to HPD.
That's
not the county.
That's the database. I think it should be getting as much attention as the catalytic converters. With the converter, at least that's a part can be ordered, replaced. You get your whole car stolen. You can't just get that replaced.
Mm-hmm. And Warren, you had an incident recently this week to happen at your shop, She's Happy Hair, and we're going to take a look at some of that video where thieves came in and they didn't just, steal from you. They came, they cased it, then they came back. Tell us about it.
Well, they came and they kind of scoped out the business. The female kind of acted like she was shopping with us, and she picked out the most expensive, longest hair that we had available, kind of made the selection as her boyfriend scoped the whole place and basically canvassed the whole store. Once she made her selection, they took another lap around just to, I guess, ensure that no one else is coming and that the coast was clear. And once she said, basically, "I'll take the purchase," she walked out. One of my employees tried to get the gentleman to pay for the hair first. He then snatched it out of her hands and stormed out. My loss prevention specialist tried to stop him. He then put his hands in his pocket and threatened him basically with a gun, and we let him go.
And of course, you guys have multiple businesses of She's Happy Hair around the city and in other places around the country. But a theft is a theft, and it still pisses you off. If someone's stealing from you, it still feels personal, even though it's a business.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we're entrepreneurs, we're self-funded, and we are patriots of the community, right? So anytime that we get violated, it feels like someone's stealing directly out of my pocket, because they are, and the fact that my customers won't feel safe or my employees don't feel safe, it hurts. It's frustrating, and it really pisses you off.
And for both of you, we're coming up on that time of year where people will be stealing more than ever. Not only from businesses, but from individuals like you, Mike.
Indeed, indeed. We have to be vigilant and, take whatever measures we can to protect our property.
Constable Alan Rosen is here from Precinct 1, the constable's office here in Harris County. What would you tell individuals who are fed up with crime when it comes to personal theft and theft from their businesses?
Well, I mean, that's a loaded question. I can tell you that what you should be is aware of your surroundings, making sure that if you can park your car, park it in a well-lit area, park it up your driveway in your garage. With regards to these thefts, there's no property worth somebody's life, so you did the right thing. Let us find the person that did that and actually charge them. It's really being aware, Isaiah. It's being aware. We are in the middle of a voting season. So I think that people need to go and research people and make sure that they go out and exercise their right to vote, because that does create policy. It creates policy in the criminal justice system. So I can tell you that the best way you can do it is being aware. When you come out of a store, have your head up, scan the parking lot, make sure that you're aware. Don't be texting. Don't be looking for things or not paying attention. Be aware, and that will just cut your chances of being victimized.
And of course, Constable, you said cut your chances, but a thief who is determined will find a way.
They will. They absolutely will. And again, I don't want to see anybody lose their life over a piece of property. A piece of property can be replaced, a life cannot. We're going to have extra patrols, just as you mentioned about the holiday season. We're going to have a lot more law enforcement presence out and around the malls and all the business establishments. We do it every year. And it's most important. I mean, to say and speak your story humanizes it. There's nothing worse than being victimized by a crime. You feel violated.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've had it happen to me. So I've had it happen in my cars have been broken into. So it can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter your socioeconomic, where you are. You could be in the most bougie place in town, and it can happen there.
And Warren, for those who may recognize the individuals, the dusty-ass thieves in the video, who should they call, who should they contact in case they see these bastards?
They can call, I think they should call 911 first, right? You can call us at She's Happy Hair, 713-548-3041, I believe. 281-382-4936. And we would definitely take any tips. If you know these people, I'll put up $500 reward myself because
plus
we know.
Bundles.
Yeah, plus a few bundles. That's weird, right? The main thing is to get these people off the streets. They know that they don't reflect the community, and anything that we can do. We want to let you know if you steal from She's Happy Hair, we're going to try to make you stars on the news. We're going to try to get you turned over to the authorities and hopefully get you some help behind some sales.
And when all else fails, call TIPS. Call Crime Stoppers, 222-TIPS, 713-222-TIPS. And you can do it anonymously.
And Mike, you have your car back, but
I'm still in the process of going through all that, so I'm in the rental now. I'm just, so all the wheels are in motion. So I'm really happy that happened that way. And one thing I wanted to touch on, especially with the stolen vehicles, is we live in Houston. A lot of people, registered firearms, keep their guns in the car, and this is another problem that can cause. So it's not the biggest way that these guns are ending up on the street, but it is a contributing factor.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And of course, Mike is the reason why we did this segment, so we listen to you viewers out there on the Factor Uncensored. We're going to pray for Mike. And Lord, Father.
All my life I had to fight.